Well, first of all, let me say that we don't use the term illegal immigrants. I actually issued a policy in the Department of Homeland Security. We use the term non-citizen to respect the dignity of every individual as a preliminary matter.
I'm short-circuiting right now because all of a sudden I'm full of insults. Give me a second, guys. It's Friday. Give me a second.
I'm sure his policy fixed a lot of
Give me.
things.
It's taken everything I have, Kane. We'll all get fired. They'll shut all of our affiliates down.
This is where some Enya, which we can't do on the stream.
Yeah, because they'll
it's
find
not
us. Now I'm going to
licensed,
get mad again. What am I supposed to do?
Would be, the time to do it.
Oh, my gosh. I'm going to have to get one of them squeezy things. The little thingies.
Stress ball?
Yeah, but the little eyes go beep, beep, and they pop out of it. It doesn't sound
So you feel
like
like
that.
you're really hurting something?
Well, it just, it's a payoff immediately.
Right.
Like you squeeze the thing and its eyes, bleep, it just. That's Alejandro Mayorkas. It's Friday. Can we just be weird today? Can I tell you something? Do you ever meet people? Please do not interpret this as me sounding like a bee, although it does. I'm not gonna lie. Do you ever meet people and you look at them and you're like, I would have picked on you in school? Like I totally would have. Do you ever do that? Do you ever meet people and you're like, oh yeah, I'd have totally picked on you in school? Yeah.
That's only you, I think.
No, it's not. You think of it. Shut up. You're so mean. Okay? All of you out there listening, all of our friends, you guys have done this. Stop lying.
No, it's true. I'm just giving.
I can hear a couple of you going, no, I've never done that.
Just having
I am
some
an
Friday
angel.
fun.
Adjusts Halo. You people I'm not talking
But no,
to.
I totally relate to that.
See? He's like one of those kind of dudes. He gets up there and he's like, we don't use the term illegal immigrants. We use the term non-citizen. Well, you're a non-male. And respect the dignity of every individual. You respect that dignity. I mean, I can't right now. Oh my gosh, I'm not going to sit here and be lectured and castigated by this guy. Oh, newcomers. Oh, look at these lads. It's like a Ricky Gervais joke that's like come to life. Just you lads then. Let's all go. Oh, look at the newcomers. Hello. I don't know why I turned British all of a sudden, but you guys get the point. What in the world?
They're all fighting age men coming over. And they want you to think it's xenophobic to recognize that and criticize it.
That's like if somebody in a ski mask breaks into your house and you're like, oh, no, I'm sorry, sir. You've got a, yeah, it's just a newcomer. Yeah, don't be xenophobic. Don't be like, my house is the best. You can't think that. Xenophobia. We live in a simulation. I am positive that something happened to all of us. And we live in a simulation. Aliens are real, and we are their entertainment. We're like their Bravo TV. The Real Housewives of Earth. That's what this is right now. And we're all housewives. The Real Housewives of Earth. Oh, newcomers then. Ooh. We don't use the term. Can I hear this again? I want you to look how smarmy he is. I'm sorry, Juan. I want you to look how smarmy he is in his smarmy little smarmy face. Trying. Being tempted.
Well, first of all, let me say that we don't use the term illegal immigrants. I actually issued a policy in the Department of Homeland Security. We use the term non-citizen.
Sir, you solved all the crimes at the borders. It's time for a medal. And then like the horns play and, the rise of the podium comes up and the flag drops and the lights dim, spotlight on the podium. And here comes Alejandro Mayorkas. You just won a citizenship award. You stopped all the crimes. Look at you. You changed the world. Can you believe Alejandro Mayorkas stopped all the crimes at the border because he stopped using the term illegal immigrant and he used non-citizen cartels all across Mexico and Central and South America laid down their arms today and all shook hands and set their drugs on fire. No more are we going to sell drugs to stupid Americans, they said, because Alejandro Mayorkas uses the term non-citizen. It's happened. Can you feel it?
So he issued a policy on that, but not about closing the border.
No. About the language.
It's weird.
About the language. Because this is how it works. So, like, say you're, going to try to sneak across the border. And the moment that you get in the United States, you can't see it. But it's like, something magical happens. And I'm trying to give you a reference that is something that you will know and not the video game reference I was going to use. But something magical happens, right? Like little asterisks and stuff appear in the air above their head, right? Little golden asterisks start going off because something magical has happened. Once they entered the United States, no, they are not illegal immigrants, nay. They are non-citizens. And then they said, wow, we just got this gift of dignity. We're going to go back. This is mean. We're not going to come in illegally. We're going to go back. And then they all turned around and went back to Mexico. Wow. True story. Mm-hmm. Does he think that's what's going to happen? We use the term. Oh, do you now? We use the term. Oh, my gosh. What a smarmy jackwagon. Look at me, teacher. He is so pick-me. He is such a pick-me, dude. Oh, my gosh. Look at me, teacher. We use this I find, no, it's actually not legally correct. You can sit here and issue whatever little edict you want to, but illegal alien is actually the correct legal term, and not just in the United States either, by the way. Just so you know. Respect the dignity of the individual. What about the individual respects the dignity of a state sovereign, of the sovereignty of a state, of a country, or the sovereignty of a border state, or why don't you respect the dignity of the citizens that have to deal with the fallout consequence of your illegal action of entering illegally? What about respecting the dignity of Americans? My gosh, would you look at this? You're called racists and xenophobes and bigots and Christian nationalists and all this other stuff. But I'll be damned, you come across here with a package of fentanyl, you're just a newcomer. You're just a non-citizen. So if can I go in into a Macy's or like a Blooming, the Nordstrom pipeline. Let's talk, KJP. Yes, I know it's Nordstrom. She said Nordstrom pipeline. I like that better. Can you just go to Nordstrom and take something and walk out? Where's your receipt? Well, it's undocumented. Mm-hmm. This is an undocumented acquisition. No, you stole it. No. It is an undocumented acquisition, sir. This is me talking to the loss prevention officer. Because it's not theft. It's just undocumented. Right? It's an undocumented acquisition. I like this.
I say we expand it. Expand it as far as it can go. How about stop using the term illegal guns? All we need to do is just call them undocumented wireless hole punchers.
That's right. No, this is just undocumented. It's
It's acceptable.
Yeah, I do like that. Yeah, you don't need I do. I like that a lot. It's just I now want to get a 3D printer or I want to get parts and make a firearm and not serialize it. No, it's just undocumented.
That's right.
And just start selling them, which is against federal law, but not if it's undocumented. Oh.
Just non-documented.
Gosh, there's so many laws I don't want to follow. Gosh, I can think of so many right now that I don't want to follow at all whatsoever. I mean, just think of the everyday stuff that you have to get documentation for. No. I don't want to I'm not doing that anymore. Undocumented. Hey, if they can not follow the law, then surely I don't have to. One day some Charlie Day bird law expert kind of dude is going to show up and actually litigate this. I'm just waiting for that day. I'm waiting for that hero. This makes me so mad. We don't use the term. He's going to get some sort of citizenship award. He could probably bend over backwards and kiss his own backside. In fact, I bet he does. He seems like that dude.